All right, hey everybody, it's Tony with Blacktop, and we're here at the SEMA show. Check out this next feature. All right, hey everybody, it's Tony with Blacktop, and we're here at the SEMA show 2019 in the Adenna booth. And you know, we're big fans of Adenna. The gloves we wear all the time. We're working in the garage. And I met my friend Ava here. Hi, Ava.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. And so, hey, the show's been good for you?
It's been awesome. It's always great.
Right. All right. And I hear you guys have some new products that help for paint prep.
Absolutely. We've got an entire new paint and prep line. It helps the person from beginning to end. So even when you've got new guys coming in, we kind of put something together with every single step. So even for training on the new guys, you can kind of give them this to get them started. It'll let them know what they're going to use first and what they're going to use last.
That's fantastic. It's great to see a company that's making really cool products, but also thinking the next step about how to train our guys.
Absolutely. And I hear that there's a shortage, and I spoke with some people yesterday that were really excited about this, and they actually took some of these packs with them because they thought it was a great way to get started on the new guys that they were training.
Right on. So it looks like, what, 4 or 5 steps? So you want to show us how it works?
So you've got that primary first tack, and you know, those guys that are always doing this, they know what they're doing. But you've got that first tack, which is going to wipe off any of the residue right before you start the painting. Then you've got the solvent washcloth, which is this one. You're going to use that solvent. It's going to release the solvent onto the surface. You can clean the surface ahead of time. Then there's a dry cloth. Obviously, you need to dry off whatever solvent you put on there.
Right.
And then you've got the static control wipes, which are these. So they are treated so that there is no static. And then your final step is that final tack. There's a couple of different tacks that we have. We've got one that's a little tackier. It's my understanding that the newer guys actually prefer the one with more tack. Okay. It's got great stretch. If you touch it, you'll see it has a little more tack on it.
And then every time you stretch it, it gets more tack.
It's going to release a little more of that.
Wow.
So it becomes stronger. And then for the older generation that's been doing this a long time, they normally prefer the cheesecloth tack.
Oh, yeah.
So if you touch that, it has a little less tack.
Oh, yeah.
And then normally what they would do is they would open it up, stretch it, but then they're going to bring in all of the ends. So you're going to kind of like
reduce the size of what you get.
Bring in the ends. You don't want those ends showing, and then you're going to use this, you know, as a tackifier. So it really depends on the person who's using it. Some of the guys are going to prefer the heavier tack, and some are going to prefer that old style cheesecloth.
So when you're saying you're bringing in the ends, was that just to keep the ends from fraying, or what?
I want to leave any kind of lines or nothing on the surface. So by bringing it in, you're protecting the surface.
Okay.
And it does work better in that little bubble, I guess you would say, in that little rounded form.
Have you done that kind of stuff before?
I haven't. I have not.
Sure sounds like you have. All right.
I've seen it done, which is, I mean, we get out there all the time and we work with the user, so we have seen it done.
Well, that's also fantastic. It's neat to know that the company that's another manufacturer out there, they're not just doing it because they've seen stuff online or whatever. Oh, we need to make that. But you guys get out there and actually meet the people.
Absolutely, we do. And that's the best part of our job.
Right on. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, Ava.
Thank you.
This is a fantastic product for people that are working on painting cars and really just making sure you don't get any of that fish eyes or anything
Exactly.
else.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Have
All
a
right.
great one.
Everybody, that's at Adenna here at the SEMA show. Brand new. You got to get a hold, especially if you're painting cars. All right. Take care. All right. Thank you for watching. That was another excerpt from the SEMA show here 2019. Be sure to subscribe to get more of this fuel-fed fun and hit that bell so you get notified on every upload.